So here's the thing about iPad. Most people buy one, use it for Netflix and scrolling, and never really go beyond it. And I get it, it's not like Apple walks you through all the cool stuff your iPad can actually do. But there are features built into your iPad right now, some that have been there for years, some brand new in iPadOS 26, that genuinely change how useful this device is. I've got 10 of them for you today. Number 9 is one of the coolest things Apple has added to the iPad, and barely anyone is talking about it. Let's get into it. Alright, let's start with a quick one. You know, the iPad keyboard takes up like half of your screen? Kind of annoying, right? Here's the fix. Just pinch with 2 fingers. That's it. It shrinks down into this floating keyboard that you can drag anywhere on the screen. It's basically an iPhone-sized keyboard, super handy when you're holding the iPad with one hand or you just want to see more of what you're working on. To bring it back to full size, just spread 2 fingers on it like this. This one is small, but it saves me constantly. If you make a mistake while typing, accidentally delete a paragraph, mess up a sentence, just swipe left with 3 fingers, instant undo. Changed your mind? Swipe right with 3 fingers. That's your redo. It works in notes, messages, mail, basically any app where you're typing. You probably know how to take a screenshot, but here's what most people don't know. In Safari, you can capture an entire multi-page web page, not just what's on your screen. Take a screenshot like normal, tap the little preview that appears in the corner, and at the top, you will see 2 options, screen and full page. Tap full page, and it grabs the whole thing top to bottom as a scrollable PDF. This is amazing for saving articles, receipts, reference page, anything that you want to keep. You can annotate it, highlight it, or just save it straight to files. Super useful feature that's been there for a while and barely anyone uses it. Speaking of annotation, your iPad has a full markup tool built right in. Open any PDF or screenshot, tap the little pen icon, and you've got highlighters, pens, text boxes, shapes, even a signature tool. It just works. You can write notes in the margins, circle things, draw arrows. It feels like working on an actual page. I use this for reviewing documents and contracts, and it honestly replaced printing things for me. Like, I cannot remember the last time I printed a PDF just to mark it up. Your iPad already does this. Alright, this one is huge if you also own a Mac. Sidecar turns your iPad into a secondary monitor for your MacBook or iMac wirelessly. No cables, no extra apps, no dongles. On your Mac, just go to System Settings, Displays, and tap on the plus icon below. Your iPad shows up as a screen option. Click it, and now your iPad is an extended display. You can rearrange it, and then you can drag windows to it, keep your reference material on one screen while you work on the other. I use this constantly when I'm working from coffee shops. You basically get a dual monitor setup that fits into your bag. Now, my keyboard and mouse work seamlessly too. And here's the thing, a portable monitor would cost you $100 or more plus cables, but your iPad does this for free. Before we continue, a quick shout out to Paperlike for sponsoring this part of the video. I've talked about Paperlike before and I'm still using it, so I think that says something on its own. For those who missed it, Paperlike is a screen protector for the iPad that actually makes writing with Apple Pencil feel like writing on a real paper. That little bit of texture and resistance it adds, it just makes the whole experience so much more natural. You don't feel like you're dragging a stylus across glass anymore. And honestly, that one change has made me reach for my iPad way more often for notes, whether it's during meetings, planning things out, or just quick ideas that I want to get it down. It's got all the convenience of digital, but with that familiar pen and paper feel that I have always preferred. The installation is also super straightforward. Everything you need comes in the box, including a spare protector, and they have a guided video that walks you through the whole process. So even if you have never been great at applying screen protector yourself, you really can't mess this up. Now, one thing I do want to add this time, I've had mine for a while now, and it's held up really well. No peeling at the edges, the texture feels the same as day one, and the screen clarity is still great. The matte finish doesn't wash out the display the way I thought it might, so long term, it's been solid. If you want to try this for your iPad, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. And if Sidecar wasn't enough, there's universal control. This is different. With Sidecar, your iPad becomes a display for your Mac. With universal control, both devices stay independent. Your iPad runs iPadOS and your Mac runs macOS. But you can control both with one keyboard and one trackpad. On your Mac, go to System Settings, Display, click Advanced. Make sure all the three of these are toggled on. Allow your pointer and keyboard to move between any nearby Mac or iPad. Push through the edge of a display to connect a nearby Mac or iPad. Automatically reconnect to any nearby Mac or iPad. On your iPad, go to Settings, General, AirPlay and Continuity. Make sure cursor and keyboard is toggled on. Now keep the iPad next to your Mac. Just push your cursor to the edge of your Mac screen and it jumps over to your iPad. You can type on your iPad using your Mac's keyboard. You can even drag and drop files between the two devices, like grab a photo from your iPad's Files app and drop it into a keynote presentation on your Mac. It just works. Alright, now let's get into the iPadOS 26 features, and this first one is a big deal. Apple completely redesigned how multitasking works on the iPad. You can now open as many app windows as you want and freely resize them, just like on a Mac or a PC. Tile apps into halves, thirds, quarters, overlap windows, flick a window to the side to snap it into place. And if things get messy, swipe up to see everything spread out in expose view, then tap the one that you want. And here's the best part. Stage Manager is also now available on iPad running iPadOS 26, not just the expensive M-chip models anymore. Every compatible iPad gets this. This single update honestly makes the iPad feel like a different device. If you haven't tried the new windowing yet, go play with it. It's a game changer. To get this, go to Settings, Multitasking and Gesture, select Windowed Apps or Stage Manager. This one surprised a lot of people. Your iPad now has a phone app, like an actual phone app, just like the one on your iPhone. It works through the iPhone's connection over Wi-Fi, so you can make and receive calls right from your iPad. But what makes this really interesting are the features that comes with it. Call screening asks unknown callers for their name and why they're calling before your phone even rings, so you can decide if it's worth picking up. And Hold Assist will literally wait on hold for you and ping you when a real person picks up. That alone is worth knowing about. If your iPad is sitting on your desk while you work, you don't even need to reach for your iPhone anymore. Calls just come through. Okay, this is the one that I teased at the beginning, and it's genuinely one of the coolest additions to iPadOS 26. When you're on a FaceTime call or any video conferencing app, your iPad can now record a high-quality local copy of your video and audio. But you need to set it up first. Swipe down to open Control Center, long press on any blank area, then tap Add a Control. Search for Local Capture and then add it. That's your one-time setup. Now, whenever you're on a call, FaceTime, Zoom, whatever, just swipe down on Control Center and tap that local capture button. It starts recording immediately. A couple of important things to know: it only records your side, your audio, and your video, not the other person's. By default, it captures both audio and video of yours, but if you only want audio, go to Settings, General, Local Capture, and then switch it to audio only. When you're done, tap the recording indicator at the top of your screen and it saves automatically to the Downloads folder in your Files app. And we are not talking about some compressed low quality file. This is an MP4 with HEVC video and lossless FLAC audio. Studio quality footage from a regular FaceTime call. This is massive for podcasters, content creators, or anyone who does interviews over video calls. Last one, simple but it makes a big difference. You can now put folders directly into your dock. So instead of cramming your dock with individual apps, group your most used apps into folders and access from any screen. And in iPadOS 26, you can customize those folders with colors and emojis. So at a glance, you know exactly what's where. So those are 10 features your iPad already has that most people never discover. Which one of these surprised you the most? Drop in the comments. If this was helpful, subscribe. I post every week about Apple, AI tools, and making tech actually useful. I'll see you in the next one. This is Sanjana. Bye-bye.